Coming up on News Valdosta, South Georgia authorities are searching for an escaped prisoner.
And a high-speed chase on I-75 ends in an arrest.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Chris Elkins.
And I'm Caleb Scott. Lowndes County residents should be on the lookout today as authorities release information about an escaped prisoner. 31-year-old Michael Chance Copeland has escaped from Clinch County Jail. The Georgia Department of Corrections described Copeland as a white male who's 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing 175 pounds, with hazel eyes and brown hair. He was serving a 10-year sentence for theft by receiving stolen property and for motor vehicle theft in Lowndes County prior to his escape.
A hazardous waste permit meeting will be held today from 6 to 7 p.m. at the South Georgia Regional Library. The event will be hosted by the WWALS Watershed Coalition. A local chemical plant on East Hill Avenue has requested a modification for a Class 3 permit that could stop the monitoring of chemicals in one of its wells. The plant says they have difficulty accessing the well because of stormwater that accumulates there. The meeting is open to the public.
An investigation is underway after a driver flees from deputies in a high-speed chase. News Valdosta reporter Victoria Dean has these details.
Authorities are searching for a driver who led police on a chase from Brooks County into Lowndes County Monday night. Joe Wheeler, chief deputy for the Brooks County Sheriff's Office, says that at approximately 11 p.m., a car was seen swerving in a construction zone off Georgia 133. Authorities pursued the driver across the Withlacoochee River Bridge onto Lowndes County until the car went off onto a boat ramp. Captain Stride Jones of the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office said the driver then fled on foot while a canine unit pursued the driver until eventually losing their tracks. Police found the driver's shoes after they fled. Wheeler said the driver's identity is still unknown, but the investigation is still ongoing. For News Valdosta, I'm Victoria Dean.
South Georgia residents in Charlton County have been raising concerns about the local South Georgia landfill. This is the second South Georgia landfill to emit increased amounts of dangerous metals from coal ash. The dangerous metal is called vanadium and is under investigation by the Georgia Environmental Protection Division. The source of the metal has yet to be found, according to environmental officials. In increased quantities, this dangerous metal can cause major health problems like nerve damage and cancer. Residents in Charlton County and those near the Okefenokee Swamp will have to take extra care due to the landfill.
When we return, local individuals in the Valdosta area gear up for a night of fun.
And Lowndes County approves its new education budget. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss it.
It's the Odreject phone. I didn't even think these things worked anymore. Hello? Oh, it's for you.
This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family. Ooh. So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Valdosta Lowndes County Parks and Recreation's 8th annual prom for individuals with disabilities is this Friday. The prom will run from 6 to 9 p.m. at Mathis Auditorium. This year's theme is One Night Around the World and will include a DJ, a prom king and queen crowning, and refreshments. The prom is open to any individual with disabilities. Tickets are $8 and can be purchased either at the event or through VLPRA's main office.
A Lakeland woman faces charges of battery after biting an arresting officer. Heather Nicole Gregory had 3 separate warrants for drug possession, failure to appear in court providing a false identity, and violation out of probation. After authorities were notified of her whereabouts and went to bring her into custody, Gregory attempted to run past officers. While being detained, she managed to turn and bite one of the officers in the leg.
Goodwill Industries of Southern Rivers is helping the Valdosta community find jobs. The nonprofit incorporation will be hosting a recruitment and career fair tomorrow from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Valdosta Career Center, located on St. Augustine Road. Open positions at the fair include clerical, manufacturing, graphic design, and more. For more information, contact the Goodwill Valdosta Career Center.
The Lowndes County Board of Education has approved its 2016-2017 budget. The balanced budget totals over $81 million and includes a salary raise of 3% for teachers. The budget, which will go in effect on July 1st, includes new buses, additional educational software and hardware, and revisions to return position cuts from previous budgets.
As the Peach State Summer Theater at Valdosta State prepares for its Johnny Cash musical, reporter Taylor Morrell gives us a more behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to get shows ready.
Although the rest of the campus might be pretty quiet, there's plenty of noise going on in the Fine Arts Building. Peach State Summer Theater is in preparation for their 2016 season. 2016 also marks the 27th year that Valdosta State University has produced professional summer musicals. Preparation begins with the tech team.
Our costume folks, our scene folks, our sound folks, our scene painters, props persons have arrived and are assembling materials, and will begin work a little later on, and well, frankly, in just a few moments.
Costumes, sound crew, scene painters, and props persons have arrived from all over the country and are diligently working on all of the technical elements for the 3-show season. Each summer, a company of some 60 actors, singers, dancers, technicians, managers, and creators will reside in Valdosta for a 10-week season.
We pull from all over Georgia and parts of North Carolina, and even we have some people coming up from as far up as Virginia. So we have actors and tech people that come from all over the country to come work with us.
The Peach State Summer Theater box office is now open. Tickets are available. As you can see, Peach State Summer Theater is working tirelessly to bring the audience shows they won't forget. I'm Taylor Morrell for News Valdosta.
Back, we'll look at our local weather with weather anchor Kara Watson.
And you won't want to miss that.
Oops. Uh-oh. Sorry.
Get on top of it before they do. Every 24 minutes, tipped furniture or a falling TV sends an injured child to the emergency room. Preventing tip-over incidents is easy, inexpensive, and only takes 5 minutes. Learn how to secure your furniture and TVs to protect children at anchorit.gov.
Get your ass up. You're not in here. Yes, I am. Move! Give it to him hard! No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stab me with it? No.
They want to help, but don't know how.
Oh,
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now it's time to turn to Kira Watson for a look at our weather. Kira, what can we look forward to?
Hope everyone is having a great day. Today is the second day of summer and the South Georgia warmth continues. The weather today has been mostly sunny with a high temperature of 92 degrees. Also, the humidity is low and likely to stay that way until early tomorrow morning. Later on tonight, we can expect a temperature of 66 degrees and a 0% chance of any rainfall, which will make for a perfect night for some outdoor activities. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high near 95 degrees and no sign of any rain. Today and tomorrow seems to have the perfect weather to go out and get some sun, maybe even go swimming. Because of today's bright sunlight, the UV index is set at a 10 on a 12-point scale, reflecting that too much sun exposure can still be an issue if you aren't protecting your skin with sunscreen or any type of shade. Today's pollen count is at a 3.2, which is considered to be medium. It's on a lower scale of medium, which means allergies should not be as bad as this afternoon. That's all I have for a forecast today. It's time to get back to the news desk.
Thanks, Kiara. When we come back, we're going to check in with Candace Adams for our local sports report.
So stay with us.
Body language. Without saying a word, it can tell you so much. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time. Time to call 911 immediately. The sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Learn the body language, the sudden signs, and spot a stroke fast.
When every moment matters and a hand reaches out. When someone gives blood and a life is saved. That moment when heartbreak turns to hope. You're there through the American Red Cross. Every day, the Red Cross responds to nearly 200 neighborhood emergencies, and your support makes it possible. Use this moment to join us today. Visit redcross.org.
Welcome back.
Now let's take a look at our local sports with sports anchor Candace Adams. Candace?
A college football legend is giving great lessons back to the community. Adrian Peterson, who was the former Georgia Southern running back, is holding an all-sport camp Saturday here in Valdosta at Valwood School. This camp costs $55 for ages 8 and up. The camp will start at 9 a.m. Peterson was awarded the ESPN All-American and Florida Class 4A Player of the Year. His sophomore year, he was the first of his class to win the Walter Payton Award for Outstanding Player. Peterson talks about giving back to Valwood and how he has so much motivational and techniques to teach the youth. Registration for youth football and cheerleading league are now open. Don't worry about equipment because VLPRA is providing every necessary equipment. There are 10 games total, and VLPRA will have athletic and academic all-star teams. Each team is based on the school district that they are in. It's $75 for tackle football and $50 for flag football and cheerleading. Flag football is for kindergarten and first grade. Tackle is for 2nd through 5th grade. Apparently, kickball is not just for kids. Valdosta Lowndes Park Recreation is giving you the opportunity to relive your childhood. The Co-Ed Adult Kickball League registration is now open to the public. Registration per team is $20. Games will be held every Tuesday and Thursday night at Freedom Park beginning at 6:30. You must have at least 2 girls on your teams and on the field at all times. The registration deadline is June 30th. Go, go, go! VSU Blazers soccer program is still open and will continue to be open all summer 16. Walk-ups are welcome and as well. Rebecca Nolan, who is the head coach, is striving to improve the skills of each player. She brings 12 years of experience and is more than willing to provide the student-athlete experience. The camp is for boys and girls ages 5 through 18. Goalkeeper training will also be available. You could choose to do either a half or full day of camp. For the first and second session, a half day is $100 and a full day is $190. For session 3, a half and full day is $190. Atlanta Braves are finally out of the gutter. The Braves were considered the worst offense team in the league. Now, that is no longer the case. Philadelphia Phillies seem to be taking that spot. The Braves scored 232 runs in 69 games, while the Phillies had 221 runs in 71 games. The Braves are still number 30 in home runs, but we are 27th in the batting average, while the Dodgers are 28th in the 29th. Well, that's all I have for sports. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Candace. After the break, we'll take a look at several changes to VSU Media Services.
And find out about an art event going on at the Wild Adventures theme park. Stay tuned for details.
Here, you will stretch your boundaries
and sharpen your vision. You will gain hands-on,
real-world experience that opens doors. You will connect, discover,
and accelerate. You will be empowered to find your future.
I found mine as a commanding officer in the United States Marine Corps.
A professor of communications.
As a cardiac intensive care nurse.
I found mine as Georgia State Teacher of the Year.
VSU, over 100 majors, championship athletics, focused on your success.
And we're back with News Valdosta.
It looks like VSU is making some changes to its Media Services department. Media Services, located in VSU's Odom Library, has changed its name. Media Services is now called the New Media Center. It is still offering all the same services as before, but is improving the facility to keep up with the world of technology. It aims to make the new technology more available to students, such as new 3D printers, more digital equipment that can be checked out, and multimedia editing software. The name will change over the next few months.
The Wild Adventures theme park hosted another coloring mural event yesterday after the success of last year's mural event. Chalk was available for guests at the opening of the park. According to Wild Adventures Public Relations Manager, Lori Wind, the event was planned to give guests a chance to leave their works of art on the pavement, as well as allow staff to interact with guests.
Osteen's Volkswagen and Subaru dealership hosted the first Cars, Coffee, and Canines event this past Saturday. The dealership partnered with the Bark Humane Society to host this event. During the event, Bark was offering options for microchipping pets. Pets were also up for adoption, and plenty of cars were on display. The car company says it's also planning to donate blankets to South Georgia Medical Center.
The Annette Turner Center of the Arts is offering summer art classes for children to improve their creative and art skills. News Valdosta reporter Inrock Lee has more on the story.
The weather outside is getting hotter and hotter. Now it's impossible to avoid UV radiation from the sunlight, which can cause several skin diseases and heat stroke. So if you want to keep your children safe from the sunlight or look for indoor activities, you should check the event schedule at the Annette Howard Turner Center for the Arts website. The Turner Center has been offering art classes on June and July every year. Today, the center is offering summer teenagers pottery class from 2 to 4 p.m. Teenagers aged from 11 to 17 will be welcome to the event. The tuition of every class the center offers is $60. There are more classes coming up on July, so keep your eyes open if you want your children to participate in any of the events. For News Valdosta, I'm Inrak Lee.
That's it for our program today. Thank you for watching News Valdosta. I'm Chris Elkins.
And I'm Caleb Scott. Join us again tomorrow for more News Valdosta. Have a great day.